Welcome, parents. Thank you for joining us for this virtual open house. We wish we were meeting you live and in person. My name is Morgan Lockridge.
And I'm Heather Boulware, and we're the instructors for Math Plus Honors. With a combined 30-plus years of teaching experience, we're committed to making the most unusual semester a success for your student.
Math Plus Honors is a semester-long course offered to students who successfully completed Math 1 in the 8th grade. The course is designed to deepen the understanding of mathematical concepts covered in Math 1 while introducing additional complex topics not covered in previous mathematics courses. This includes, but is not limited to, previewing content from Math 2. Since most students will be taking Honors Math 2 second semester, this course is designed to be challenging so that students are prepared for the rigors of that course.
We both hold high expectations of students and strive to help them reach their full potential. We expect that they join our live Google Meet sessions daily, where we will take a deep dive into the mathematics we're studying through classroom discussion and small group activities. If students miss instruction due to an absence or a technology issue, we expect that they communicate this to us as soon as possible and then check Google Classroom, specifically the Patriot Daily Agenda, to determine what activities were missed and what work still needs to be completed. Anything you can do to encourage students to turn their cameras on during Google Meets would be greatly appreciated. Finally, respect for one another and our virtual classroom, as well as the creation of authentic and original work, are critical components of the classroom culture we are trying to create.
Students will be graded using 4 grading categories: major assessments, minor assessments, classwork, and homework. Major assessments include tests or unit products that count as 40% of a student's quarter average. Minor assessments include quizzes that count for 30% of their quarter average. Classwork will include daily activities that students are assigned either synchronously or asynchronously and will count for 20% of their quarter average. Finally, homework will typically require watching a daily instructional video through a technology tool called Edpuzzle and answering questions during the video. Students will get 2 grades, one based on the percentage of the video they watched and one based on their performance on the questions. Homework will be worth 10% of their quarter grade in the course.
A typical class period will consist of 40 minutes of synchronous class time, where we will meet as a whole group to further explore the topics included in the previous night's video. Class will start with answering questions students have related to the material, or with the instructor highlighting common misconceptions based on the student responses to the questions from the homework video. Then, as a whole class, or in small groups, we'll take a deeper dive into the mathematical concept, either through group discussion or a prepared activity that will stretch student thinking about the concept. Class will end with a review of assignments that should be completed during the 40-minute asynchronous portion of the class. These assignments will include independent practice problems or a quiz, as well as the Edpuzzle instructional video for the next day's class. While students are welcome to leave the Google Meet at the end of the synchronous time, teachers will stay online throughout the asynchronous time as office hours. Students can use this time to ask questions or get extra help.
We have several forms of communication we use to keep students and parents informed. Our Google Classroom and course website are the most important tools for staying connected and up to date on what is happening in class. Both are consistently updated and should be checked daily. We will highlight both of these platforms on the next 2 slides. Additionally, email and remind text messages are great tools for contacting us with questions you or your student may have. You can join Remind by downloading the app and entering your child's class code. We will make every effort to respond to emails within 24 hours if the email is sent on a school day. Welcome to the Math Plus course website. This site is full of valuable information for you and your child. This landing page will be used for announcements. The most recent course announcements can be found at the top of the page, while older announcements can be found by scrolling down. The daily agenda page is updated daily with our Patriot Agenda. This gives students and parents an overview of what we are doing in class each day. A copy of the agenda is also posted to Google Classroom, along with a folder of previous agendas should students need to look back on what we did during a given class period. Next, we have the course documents page, which provides copies of the course procedures and expectation sheet, our course supply list, and the Google Forms we used last week to gather demographic and technology data for students. Links to our Google Classroom can be found on the next page. Students and parents must be logged into their Wake ID account to access Google Classroom and many of the tools we will use this semester. Students and parents can use the course calendar to keep themselves organized and up to date on assignments, quizzes, and tests. The how-to videos page provides technology help videos for many of the technology-related tools we will use this semester, including Google Classroom, Google Meet, the entire Google suite of educational tools, Edpuzzle, GoFormative, and Remind text messages. The Helpful Websites tab provides mathematics help. There are 4 options of video help sites, 3 options for downloadable graphing calculators, and 2 options for tutoring if that is something you and your student decide you need at any point during the semester. Contact information for the Wake County Public School Technology Help Desk has been provided should you need county-level technology help during this period of remote learning or virtual academy instruction. Finally, you can learn a little bit more about us by visiting the Meet Your Teacher page.
We have adopted Google Classroom as our primary LMS or learning management system. Google Classroom acts as a learning platform for online content, both synchronous and asynchronous-based instruction. This system allows teachers to share content easily and in many different formats, including text, video, and audio. Students are able to access the material at any time and from anywhere they have an internet connection. Moreover, because Classroom is a Google product, there are multiple layers of security built right in to keep students and their data safe. Once your student logs into Google Classroom, they will notice the title bar at the top of the screen. In it, we see the course name, period, class code, and the Google Meet link students will use to log into class daily. Also at the top of the screen, they will notice 4 tabs, the first 2 of which will be used almost exclusively. The first tab is Stream. This is also the home page of Google Classroom. In the main stream, we will share school and class-related announcements. When students click on classwork, they will have access to daily agendas, all assignments and documents shared during this first 2-week orientation period, course-related documents, student and parent resources, and presentations about your teachers. All assignments will be pushed to students through Google Classroom and will be listed here by unit. Once students complete the given assignment, they must mark it done so that teachers get notification that the work was completed on time.